This is Tillman's Take, and tonight we're going to discuss more pertinent NFL news in this off season. First, I want to talk about Kirk Cousins, the quarterback of the Washington Redskins. As you know, he's on the trading block, and most likely he will be going to another team. It could be the Vikings, it could be the Jets, it could be the Browns, it could be the Broncos. The question is Kirk Cousins worth $100 million? Well, you got Jimmy Garoppolo over $137.5 million. Bortles is going to get a contract for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And in my estimation, Kirk Cousins is just as good or even better than Jimmy Garoppolo and Bortles. Not taking anything away from those two quarterbacks, but I think Kirk Cousins is better than Bortles as well as Garoppolo. Now, the word has it from reports that the Vikings could possibly go after Kirk Cousins. Now, we know Minnesota already has a dilemma going on at quarterback there now. Do they sign Keenum to a long-term deal? Do they franchise Keenum, or do they release Keenum? Well, in my opinion is Minnesota could just allow Teddy Bridgewater, who's coming back off of a torn knee, complete torn knee from 2 years ago, allow Teddy Bridgewater and Casey Keenum to fight it out in the off season for the starting quarterback position. Let them battle it out in training camp for the starting position. In my estimation, Teddy Bridgewater has to take that job away from Keenum. Not taking anything away from Keenum. Keenum had a great last season, but he's going to have to earn that quarterback starting job because some people are still not sold on Keenum because of him only playing just this year. I would just go ahead and release Bradford and let Bridgewater and Keenum battle out for a starting position this year. Cousins, I believe Cousins could go to Denver or the Jets. I think that's the best fit for him. But I do think he's worth that money. But as we know, NFL fans is getting to the point with these big, huge contracts that the NFL allows through the salary cap, and also the NFL owners are responsible as well in paying these players these big, huge amounts of contracts, where you may have in the future 9 now, but in the future only 3 or 4 players making good money, and then the rest of the team making average to so-so money in the NFL. So now I want to talk about, now I'm done with Cousins, talking about him and his situation. I want to talk about the NFL owners and their role. We know they play a big role in their teams and managing their teams and the business aspect of their team, talking to the head coaches, giving their input on things. But I just think the owners sometimes are paying these players too big of a money, them and the NFL as well. In my opinion, the worst owner in the NFL as far as being into everything, being too involved with the team and so forth, is Jerry Jones. That's right, Jerry Jones. And we know that Jerry Jones is going to be hit with a $2 million fine, which he's going to appeal over litigation pertaining to the Ezekiel Elliott situation, where he kept appealing and appealing and appealing, and the NFL wants their money back for legal fees. Jerry Jones needs to just allow different parts of the organization, or his certain parts of the organization of his team, to run the team. He's just too involved with his team. The other owners you don't hear as much about. Matter of fact, the owners, going to the next subject, you have the situation with Roger Goodell. Jerry Jones did not want Roger Goodell's contract to be renewed. He wanted to block it. But part of the reason why he got that fine as well is some people will say, well, Goodell retaliated against Jerry Jones. That may be the case. But guess what? The owners were responsible for giving Jerry Jones that fine as well and voting that fine in. So the owners have a say as well around the league on different matters pertaining to the NFL. I want to talk about the cost of NFL stadiums. We know that NFL stadiums cost billions and billions of dollars to make. Well, who pays for these stadiums when they're made? The parking lot and so forth. One, the owners. Two, the NFL. And then also when these stadiums are built, the food prices and the drink prices go up to cover for these stadiums. But also ticket prices, I'm sure, go up as well. Ticket prices are already high enough as it is, but they go up a little bit more to cover the cost of that stadium. So that's some of the issues that are going on with regard to the NFL. Also, we're going to come back and talk more about the NFL, the state of it, money factors, so on and so on about the NFL, this upcoming season, as well as the future of the NFL. And there was a subject that I was going to bring up that I kind of debated with myself about, should I not discuss it. It's a particular matter pertaining to players and their money management, but it's a subject that goes a little outside of that. I'm going to give it some forethought, and then I'll decide whether I want to discuss it or not, because it could be controversial. It could open up a lot of opinions on different things, but it's a true fact about what it is I'm thinking about that could affect players and their money, but it's a matter of personal choice. But I'm going to give that some forethought. But still, in the NFL, players have the responsibility of being responsible on and off the field when it comes to how they conduct themselves and so forth, with regard to their job of performing in the NFL, but being responsible off the field as well. So this is Tillman's Take. I want you NFL fans to enjoy Wednesday night and the off season. And also, I know you NFL fans are looking forward to, in about another month and a half or so, the 2018 NFL Draft that will be taking place April 26th through the 28th of April. Place, I can't remember where it's at, but it'll be announced, or if it already hasn't been announced. So we look forward to that with college players coming into the NFL. So this is Tillman's Take. Have a great Wednesday night.